Alright, so I'm attacking this, and basically I think it's Hexa Garage or something like that. Yeah, Hexa Garage. They have VQ mounts, and basically they said with the HR, which is the same as the VHR, you have to clearance um, the, what do you call it, the damn starter, or like the steering rack. So I went and I'm like looking to try to get directions or anything, and I found on the Instagram post from them themselves that what they did was rotate the steering shaft, backwards, or whatever. So basically kick it towards the back. So I did that. It still, functions. Oh God, let me see if I can't turn that wheel because I have it. I'm sitting down now, but yeah, basically, it still works on the turnbuckle and everything. The only thing that I'm gonna do, I don't know what they did, but I'm gonna redo that bracket that sits on top, because that bracket that sits on top looks like that. So I could make me a bracket, weld it, and that's what's up. So I should be fine. The other side is just like a regular sit down. I actually have the motor sitting on it to hold it down into place so I can bolt it in. So I'll do that, and then I just need to get the other side. So what I'm gonna do is I'll bolt down that other side, get that to sit down, and then see if the motor will sit in there, nice and clean and no other issues, because then I don't want to go through the process of making another type of metal bracket type piece, and it doesn't work. So, but yeah, that's where we're at. Hopefully this shit works. All right, well, that's basically how she's gonna sit, just like the other, the whatever. But so I still will need my hood arched up due to that VVL motor. No big deal, I already have spacers there. I just had to notch out this area. I messed up the TPS sensor for the crank position sensor on that, but I'm not using that, so that doesn't matter. What do you call it? I removed one little bracket that was here that I wasn't never gonna use, and then so that's how it sits with it tilted. That's basically some tight clearance. I don't know if we can see that. I don't know either, because I can't see ahead. But now this is how the motor sits. Yeah, because I got one nut in there, and then this guy's basically sitting. It's ready to get screwed on, and then she'll sit. What do you call it? Yeah. That was kind of like the little things. I had to notch off the little fronts over there, little small, nothing major. Just the biggest thing was turning that rack and pinion. So now the funny part is I gotta pull her back out, because I need to make a bracket, and obviously I can't make a bracket with that freaking like half-inch clearance. So I have this guy to where I will, I don't know, maybe I can do some bending, heat it up bending, or if I just make my own bracket. I don't know yet. I think it'll probably be easier to make my own bracket, but yeah, I don't know. I'm like, it's fucking hot. But yeah, my wife came out and she saw like the motor halfway, and she's like, "Yay! Aren't you excited?" I'm like, eh. But now I am, because I got her to sit down, because I was like 2 inches off. So at least I know she fits in there with transmission and everything. Obviously, because it's the same thing as the other motor. Just now, I need to pull her back, do that, then I can really drop her in. So, alright. So I'm just doing a sloppy bracket. Basically, I had that arc. It's to replace this arc, and it's to go over there. So it follows that curvature. It's going to pull it down and lock it in place, and then I should be able to rest her down and be content. Yeah, oh my god, I can't wait. All right, so I got that locked down. Shit. You can kind of see in here where the, what's that thing called? The bushing means the subframe's nice and tight. Follows the other side, so it looks good. And I'm like probably at max angle, so if I have some issues like turning and it kind of locking up or something, I have more clearance. I could just loosen, you know, both of these and then just tilt the rack up a little bit to where I have, you know, the shaft a little straighter. But it's fine. Oh shit, I can't really turn the wheels because I have it down. But yeah, but that's it. I mean, I'm not too worried. At least, you know, I got this what do you call it, rack locked down, and that's what's up. So all right, hell yeah, motherfuckers. Yeah, she's in on her own leg. Well, except for the jack. I got the jack pressed up to make it, you know, seem like, you know, she's mounted up on the bottom end. Yeah, I just got in there, everything. Like, I mean, look at that freaking clearance. I don't like how that bolt's showing, but that could stay like that. I mean, that shit's locked. But you know, the starter there with that. So it's like if I go and wait, that is far away. So the starter there with the rack and pinion, I can't really tilt it up anymore. I mean, I could. Actually, no, I could do it a little bit if that is tripping, like I said. But you know, when I tested it, but until I put it like the car down unilateral and then, you know, kind of twist it, we'll see. Yeah, but I think, you know, everything else should be going forward. It's kind of funny because without this, you know, front radiator support, it's so roomy. But I do need to redo that guy because he got damaged when I was putting the motor onto the trailer or to the tow dolly. It hit, so it bent the IC, and so I bought a new intercooler. So I'll just redo this, mount that, but for the most part I kind of just want to, what do you call it, I'll go and mount up the, I might even do it tonight because what do you call it, the transmission mount, like mount that up, and then, you know, I can put in the drive shaft and, you know, kind of just not worry. I mean, but for the most part, you know, she's home. I'm actually liking the fitment around the sway bar and stuff. And so then remember how I'm talking about that drain? Let's see if I just come out from there, and I don't know. But until I get the piping done or installed, then I can't really know. My belt was supposed to come in today, and that should be the right one. But I'm beat. I'm really beat, and plus I got to go do some work. So, but that's yeah, that's how she is. So if there is a will, there is a way. But so that trick for the getting the VHRs or the high revs, or well, not really a high rev, but HR motor into the, you know, S chassis for S13 S14, rotate that rack and pinion. So all right, my friends, on to the next.